let's go ahead and go over this thing together. I'm going to call the next lead. This one seems like a pretty good one. This was from my agent, Ervik. Let's do the same thing again. Let's get it in front of us so that we have eyes on the house, okay? So 1742 Richland Hills Drive, San Antonio, Texas. They even provided their email address, so that's good. House looks in immaculate condition. Like, seriously, this is great. And it's like right in the middle of Rent City. This is a sweet property aside from this random ass thing that's chilling there. What is it, like a hockey table? All right, so it's 1 story. Let's go ahead and take this address and put it into Propelio so we can run comps. Let's see, type this here. There we go. High equity. Remember, if you have a trace from where that lead came from, why not just go ahead and pop that shit into your database so you can see where it came from. So let's go ahead and pull up REI Sift and see what list this guy's on, because that's going to give me an idea of what this dude is going through. Let's go to my records and then let's type this address in here. Doesn't seem like that's popping up. Let's type the owner's name then. So the owner's name was Marie Maldonado. So we're going to copy that. And then I will go ahead and go back. Let's see. Okay, type that in here. Buena Vista. I wonder if she owns more properties. No, that's the only one. Oh, that's Maria. Okay. Weird. Why is it not popping up in the system? Richland Hills Drive. Who knows? Let's see. Is Michael Dent 2000. Why was it a person? Why are they providing that? Asking 190. Okay, let's see what it's worth. Let's get it. All right, so we're gonna put this thing into Propelio. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, big house. Guys, this area right here is called the Great Northwest. It's one of the best areas that you can market in. I live literally right here off of Highway 90. I'm in this little area here. So I can literally go to this house, be there in like 5 minutes, just taking 410 straight up. So let's go ahead and just look at the comparables and see what's happening in the area. Let's see. Jesus, 235 right across the street. 242 right here as well. Let's set a recommended defaults because that's a 2-story house. Ours is not 2-story. 230, 226. Single. Goddamn, Greg keeps hopping in and out of this motherfucker, bro. Make up your mind. 226. These are my comps. Timber Ridge, Richland Hills. I'm like right there. Is that really a different neighborhood? I wonder. You know what? Let's go ahead and see that shit. Let's get on the fucking Google map. Where are we here? Fork Grove Way. Yo, this is sub 2 city. I see they are separated by neighborhoods. The Meadows across the street. I bet if I go down, I'll find another. Another subdivision, the Terrace. I see. God damn it. It's one of those houses. I'm going to say that it's probably worth, because it's outside of these subdivisions. So I can't use those comps that are in this subdivision here. You see how they're separated by like a little gateway type thing? See this? This separates the subdivision. So you don't want to use the comps that are over here. You want to use the comps that are in this side. So I want to stay in my little area. I cannot cross into these areas because these are all different properties that are literally like even secluded neighborhoods and gated communities. So I have to stay somewhere like right here. I may have to go back for comps. So then let's just go ahead and go 12 months back, quit fucking around, see what we can find. I feel like the only thing that we got that's going for us right now is this 2-bedroom through this 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Let's just go ahead and take this address and look at the front of it since we can't see any pictures. Let's see. I bet anything it's a 2-story home. Fucking called it. We can't use it. You cannot compare a 2-story to a 1-story, guys, just so y'all know, because it's basically 2 houses stacked on top of each other. Also, 2-story homes, man, don't get into a rehab with those types of houses. Those houses cost so much money to fix. And I guarantee it, dude, like, because you're basically fixing 2 houses. You got to do exactly what you do downstairs, upstairs, maybe with the exception of carpet and whatnot, but you're painting 2 layers of home. You know what I'm saying? So just be wary when you're flipping a 2-story home that your cost of rehab could double based on the amount of square footage that you're covering, because you're basically covering it twice. So we can't use that comp. That sucks. Let's go ahead and see if there's something else that's here. Is this one? Subdivision. What is it? It's in Richland Hills, and it's right down the fucking street. Let's look at this one real quick and see if we can find something. It's outside. God, that sucks. Honestly, because I'm having trouble finding things, like this is normally what I do if I can't find comps, man. Like it's the shittiest thing, but it does happen. You see, like these things are all separated by like subdivision. I need houses that are selling in this little area here, along this area here. I mean, I could go back 24 months just to see what's up, but man, am I really pushing it at this point? You have this 2-story home that sold for $235. I could take the price per square footage of that property and try to use it as a comparable, but I know that I won't get that value because my house is not 2 stories. Look at this one here. This is in the subdivision. Boom. This one's fuego. This is really what we want to use, but look at when it sold, guys. In 2019, it was an entirely different market. I could use this comp, adjust it to the appraised value. So what I'll do here is I'll take this and I'll look at what the property's value has gone up. I'll go to my appraisal district. And then from here, I just kind of want to see how much the property is appraised for. And I'll go off of that number. So then check this out. This is a fucking hack for all of my people that are trying to figure out what the fuck the ARV of their houses are. This is the only one that's in that subdivision. So then let's go ahead and take a look at this real fast. Roll value history. Look how much that property's gone up in value, right? Over the years, 204, it jumped up to 220. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to take the square footage of my property, which is 2187, right? We're going to do that $220,000 and 75 bucks. This is the calculator. So I'm going to pull out a calculator. We're going to do 220,000, 75. That's what the city thinks that it's worth. And we're going to divide that by the square footage, which is 2187, because this is the only comp that we can find. I'm going off of what the city thinks that this property is valued at now. But the price per square foot is $193 a square foot. So then I'll take my property, subject property here, 1742, it's 2187. I'll take this number, this $193 per square foot, and I will go ahead, because the property down the street that sold 2 years ago is now appraised at that value, right? And I'll multiply that appraised value, price per square foot, to my square footage of my property to get the final amount. So then we're looking at 2187. Our property's ARV is $220,000, guys. It's just right under this one. This one sold for $235 because of second story. So there we go. We can comfortably say that this property is worth 220. Now, I cannot say that this property will sell quickly. Main reason why is because it doesn't look like there's a massive amount of action that's happening in my little subdivision. And I can't pull from these other places, okay? Always be conservative with comps, because an appraiser is going to look at these things. If the appraiser is going to look at it in a specific type of way, we have to look at it that way too. Because the buyer is going to place his bets not on the wholesaler's comps, but on the appraisal comps. But guess what? If I sold that buyer that property and he gets the appraisal at 220, and I told him that the property was going to be worth 220, guess what that's going to look like for me? Mad credibility, yo. Mad credibility. This guy will come back and buy more houses from me. But look, this isn't what we always want to this isn't always what we want to see what the properties are valued for either. We also want to look at what houses are renting for in the area. 1.6 seems to be the median, between 1.4 and 1.6. Let's take a look at why this house is renting for 1.6. It looks just like ours. So let's see. $1,565. That is what it's renting for right now. Pretty fucking dope, guys. So we know that rent's $1,500 in this market. At this point, I would probably shoot for like a buy and hold type deal. But one of the things that you got to understand is that if you buy a $220,000 house and you get the appraisal for that house, guess what's going to happen? Guys, guess what's going to happen? The amount of money that you pay on a month-to-month basis on that 30-year mortgage, as opposed to the $220,000 appraisal that you got, is going to eat away at the cash flow. So, man, you know, who knows if this is a good rental property? He said they're at 190 and they're negotiable. I would probably need to be around like 125, 130 to make this thing work. So, guys, yeah, that's another thing. Alex, Propstream does display the appreciation values. I like just going into it myself and getting the actual information. That way I know that there isn't anything wrong with the information that Propstream is giving me, because sometimes the info could be outdated. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this person, see if I can get a deal out of this. Hold on, y'all. I need the power of R. Kelly to give me energy. All right, let's get it. I'm ready. Okay, let's go after this shit. Where are we at? Where the fuck did the lead go? God damn it. There it is. I'm gonna call her right before it's too late to call.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Maria. My name is Quentin. My partner, Irvik, or Becky, she told me that she called you earlier today regarding your property on Richland.
Yes,
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
It's awesome to talk to you. I own the company. I'm just super excited to speak with you. So in regards to the property, is this a vacant house or is it occupied currently?
It's occupied. I live
Okay.
here.
Now, I have some notes here. My partner told me that you were going to be moving soon, and that's kind of the only motivation that you have, but you have like a 6-month timeline.
Yes,
Okay. Well, look, I definitely want to be able to accommodate that if this is something that you that you would like to move forward. First off, I got another note here. My deepest condolences to your husband. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Um, Man, I'm telling you that that could be some of the worst things. Right now, I'm dealing with a relative, a grandpa-in-law who's passing away. He got lung cancer and it spread to his heart. He has less than 2 weeks. I'm literally scrambling around right now, trying to get everything together while he's still sound of mind.
yes, yes. I know, it's real sad. My husband was a Vietnam veteran and
Thank him for his
contacted-
service.
You're welcome. And he had that Agent Orange.
Oh no.
So that's what, we were married 45 years.
Oh my God.
And we had just moved into the house, and then my mom died 3 months later.
One after another, huh?
Yeah. So me and my daughter, we stayed here. I didn't want to move back to where I was coming from.
Where were you coming from? I'm from Cleveland, by the way.
Oh, I'm from Pearsall. It's about maybe 70 miles from San Antonio South.
Okay, yeah, I've been to Pearsall. Isn't that like
Yeah.
close to Poteet Flea Market?
No, that's Pleasanton.
Oh, that's right. Pleasanton, Pearsall, tomato, potato, potato. I'm sorry.
Yes, strawberry, boutique, yeah.
Of course, Pearsall. Well, man, I love it out there. My wife, she lives in Hondo. She's more south. No, I'm sorry, that's west. My son, he's going to school in Castroville. So, I just got a house over here off of 90. I just bought a house for me and my lady. We've been in an apartment for a long time, and my real estate business finally blew up, and I'm just super excited about it. Oh man. Well, look, ma'am, I just want to, first off, I want to pray many blessings over you and your family. I'm so sorry to hear about these things. And I know death happens in twos. I feel like, my grandma, my actual grandma, she's kicking the can soon too. And she's like, she can't even remember who I am. She has dementia.
God.
And it's just such a sad thing. We used to watch Cowboys games together back when I was a kid. And it was just like, I don't know what football team your husband went after, but I have helped many Vietnam veterans in the past as far as buying their properties. I've moved Vietnam veterans to homes, even nursing homes. I cannot tell you how many things that I've done in the past.
Oh my God.
And
Yes.
you know, it is sad. You know, when Reagan left office, all those promises that he made to all of those Vietnam vets just went out the door. You know.
I know. Yes, and it's sad. Well, my husband passed away.
Maintain motivation all the
8 years
time.
ago.
Stay in the topic to build rapport.
So my daughter and I, we've been here, but I want to move on to Arizona.
Oh, I love Arizona. What part?
Phoenix.
Oh, you know, there's an awesome place there called Talking Stick. I go there every time I want to lose money. I think it's Walking Stick or Talking Stick. It's one of the best casinos I've ever been to in my life.
My son lives over there. I have two daughters here in San Antonio. One of them is building a house in Kesterville, outside of Kesterville. It's a little suburb, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Kesterville and Hondo.
Yep, my wife, she's from Hondo. You just said it really Hispanic right now. I feel so bad. My mother did everything for me but teach me Spanish, so.
No, well, my grandbabies, they don't speak Spanish, you know, and I said, oh, we gotta call them here because my English is
Continuously
not really
laugh,
that
make them
great,
laugh,
you know?
smile while you're talking.
But you know, I get along, and my daughters, you know, they got educated, all three of them, but I didn't, you know, because my priority with them was, you know, for them to go to school.
Mhm.
You know, so they all finished. One is a director of nurses. The other one is going to be a director of nurses, and then I have a son that is a veterinarian.
Oh, wow.
He's studying some business. Yes.
You know, that's really awesome. They're literally on the front line right now battling COVID. And I can't tell you how much that, I mean, just thank them for doing that because it takes a lot of, you know, forgive my language, but werewolves to be able to go out there and do that because COVID's real and people are dying. And right now we need more health workers. We need more healthcare people, more health workers that are in there that are doing this, you know?
Oh, yes. And you know, the whole last year was so bad. Well, it's coming back, but last year was so bad. My daughter and I, she was 14. So we didn't go out anywhere. We were just stuck in here the whole year.
Same.
Yeah.
I had a lot of self-reflection. I know this is crazy because you don't know me and I don't know you. My name is Quentin Flores, by the way. It's a pleasure. I literally lost 100 pounds during COVID, like during this entire time. I was 343 pounds and I'm at 248 right now. It's been exercise and diet. That's what I did. You know, I went out and I did it, you know, and I had a lot of self-reflection. I realized that I was addicted to alcohol and there was just a lot of things that were going on, you know, and I quit all of that, found God, and, you know, just it helped me out so much. I learned so much. And, you know, a lot of things have happened to me within the last year that I'm very grateful for.
Yes,
but
grateful. Thank you, Jesus, you know?
Yes, thank you, Jesus.
Yes. And my daughter, she gained weight. She was going online. And since we couldn't go to the gym, we couldn't do anything. I didn't even want to go walking. So she gained weight. Now she's got to lose about 75 pounds.
Hey, I'll help her. I'm not a trainer or anything, but you know, I'll definitely help. Well, look, Miss Maria, I know it's late. It's like almost 9 o'clock. I have family over here at my house. I just got home, but my partner called me and he was like, "Yo, you got to call this lady." So I wanted to talk to you about all of this. I would love to buy your property. I really would. I have notes here that you're wanting 190,000. I mean, I would love to give you that amount. When was the last time you renovated this property? I mean, like some major things, you know what I mean? Like foundation or AC unit maintenance. I mean, how old are all of these things, if you don't mind me asking?
Actually, I haven't done anything, you know, because it doesn't need to.
Okay.
You know, so, yeah, it's a 4-bedroom. It's got a master bedroom in the front with a living room and a dining room and a master bedroom, bathroom and the front room together with a master bedroom. And then you have like French doors to the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 3-bedroom on the back, and another kitchen, and another dining room, and 1 bathroom.
Oh, wow. That's a
And
beautiful
just got a
home.
laundry room. Yes. So
Um,
at that time, it was convenient for us, but now it's too big for me and my daughter.
how long have you owned the house?
I'm sorry.
How long have you owned the house?
I'm going to say about 11 years.
Oh, okay. So it's like practically new. That's not too
Yeah.
old.
No, and like I was telling the lady, I said, nothing is broken. I have no holes, no nothing, because we both are adults,
Mm-hmm.
And but it needs to be painted, which I planning to do all of that. And it doesn't have an AC. Mine broke, but it was $12,000, so I said I can afford that.
Oh,
You
no.
know?
So what are you doing? You using window units?
I have a window unit,
Okay.
and we have those air conditioners that go like sliders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have one in my bedroom and one in her bedroom, and that one from the unit, it's a big, huge unit. It's in the living room. That cools the whole house because you don't use all the house,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we just use certain rooms.
Well, let me ask you something. What is why wouldn't you want to stay there? Is it too big for you guys now and you're trying to kind of downsize?
Right. It's too big of a house for us. I don't need because the front room, the master bedroom, and all of the front, I don't use.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use. Nobody. My daughter stayed with me for a little while until they got situated, and then they left.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but
As kids do, right?
yeah.
My son starts school in literally 5 days and I'm already shitting myself. Pardon my language. I'm so sorry.
God, yes, it is. I mean, it's kind of scary, because of the COVID right now.
I know we're thinking about doing like homeschool or something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
As far as so I love that. It doesn't, I mean, the AC is a big deal. I mean, if I have to change out the outside or the inside unit, that's like a 10K, 15K job, depending on who I hire to do it. And ACs during COVID are not cheap. I'll tell you, look, I am around, Maria, you sound so sweet. I'll be honest with you. I can't tell you. I just want to say I appreciate you not telling me to go screw myself. So that.
No. You know why? Because I'm a Christian. I've been a Christian for the last 30 years.
Oh, wow. I'm 5 years into the game on Christianity. I baptized myself 5 years ago.
Yeah. And that's a different kind of life.
It is. It's love.
And God is always on your side.
100%. I fully agree.
Yeah. I'm going to be 74, and I still do my yard. I do everything. And
oh, wow.
But I've been diabetic for the last 20 years, and I only take my metformin, and that's it.
Look at you rocking and rolling. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, and I have to keep up because my daughter is a junior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I might think that I was going to let her graduate from Warren High School. It's a good school.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just down the street. See, the problem is with this, on this side, I forgot your name.
Quentin.
Okay.
Like Tarantino.
Okay. Okay. I have the schools. I have right across the street. It's a walking distance, right across.
Mm-hmm.
It's the elementary, middle school, and then you go like maybe not even half a block, and it's high school.
Mm-hmm.
And they're good schools.
Gotcha.
So, whenever we bought this house, we were not putting attention in the schools, because my daughter was
always let them explain, because you want to gather as much information as you possibly can. Okay, guys?
We lived here for 2 or 3 years. My son did.
I'm going to keep looking for motivation. And once I find it, I'm going to stick to it. And I'm going to bring it on the table and we're going to articulate it.
He wasn't married or anything. So he would take care of the house. And until we got situated, because we had a house up there and when we had a rental house in Pearsall. So I said, I don't want to rent them because I am not going to be able to go back and forth because my husband was already sick.
Oh, no.
Yes. So I said, no, I might as well sell them. So we divided, into the 3 kids, and but this house belongs to my daughter. We adopted a daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was one day when they brought her to me because we were foster parents. And
That's
you
beautiful.
know,
Thank
yes,
y'all for
and
doing that.
we gave her a home, and I mean, she never knew her mother or nothing.
Mhm.
So she's my baby, and it's only like I said, me and her. And my husband, told me all the time, take care of my baby and take care of it. So, I have a will that everything that I have goes to her because we educated the other ones. And, I had 2 jobs, and my husband had another job. So, it was hard, but we were sending them to school
Y'all
and
are
in
awesome.
college. And since we were in such a small town, we had to pay apartments and their school and everything. So it was hard, but this child of mine now, she never got the chance. So everything goes to her. So
You're
I
too
said, well,
sweet.
yes, when we sell this house, we're gonna move to Arizona, which she is excited. And this is going to be part of your college.
I have to
And
ask,
yeah,
Maria, do you owe money on this house still?
I own 110.
110? How much are
Uh-huh.
you trying to walk away with after it's all said and done?
Well, I wanted to buy another house up there.
I got you. So you need like a
So
grip. Um, look, I have, let me see. How can I do this? Um, I can probably put 40 grand in your pocket after that amount. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but when it's a cash deal, it's a little different. We pay for the closing costs. I can help you
yeah.
guys find a place in Arizona too, because I have friends. Um,
Oh,
and if I were to help you guys find a place, maybe we can go ahead and reverse engineer this process where I can get y'all set up with a house in Arizona. And then I can connect you to a friend of mine who's a realtor over there. We can give you options, and then the amount of money that you make from the sale of this home, you could put some of it toward that house and then some of it toward your daughter that you want to take care of.
yeah.
The only thing that I have a concern with is that hasn't been updated in 11 years. So I got to account for like more or less the amount of work that it needs. And I know it may not be anything crazy, but I'm just going to assume that there's only so much that you can do to the home, it just being you guys, you know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
I know y'all do your best, and that is amazing. But like, let's say I were to find you a place to go in Arizona and we get you a really nice house. And then I put about $40,000 in your pocket after what you owe, and we cover the cost to close. So you walk away with that number flat. And I'm very quick, and I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't make any money if I offered you this. The property is probably worth about 175, 180. I would probably hold it as a rental. So that's kind of like the only thing that I'm thinking about here. Because I know it's going to
Yeah.
cost money for me to renovate it. It's going to cost money for me to help you move. If you want me to pay for your moving costs, I'd be willing to cover that too. And then it's gonna, for me to be able to buy the home, I have to pay the title company fees and all that good stuff. You know what? I would love to meet you in person too. If there's a time frame that I can go over there and take a look at the house, I can break down exactly what I'd be willing to give this to you just because I want to be an option for you. And I want to give you the most that I can. And I know that if I go and see it, I'll probably be able to give you a little bit more. Would that be all right?
Well, not at the moment. Like school's gonna start,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to be. I was thinking. I was talking to my daughter, and I said, she goes, "Well, Mom, can I finish school here?"
Mm-hmm.
Because I was telling, we've been talking about it. And I said, well, let me think. I said, because if you're a junior and next year you'll be a senior, she goes, yeah, Mom, we can't move right now. I want to finish high school here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as a matter of fact, I was talking to her after, I spoke to the lady. And then she goes, well, can we stay? And I said, well, yeah, but we're going to have to kind of budget ourselves very good, because of that. what do you call it, expenses.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, "Oh, can you think about it?" And I said, "Okay." So now that you mentioned it, yes, so
I'll tell you what, Maria, this is what I can do. I have your email address here, michael_dent2000 @yahoo.com. Is that yours?
no,
Oh, okay. May I have an email address for you?
I don't have an email.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the type that, is going to have an email or nothing like that.
How about this? I have the 1742 Richland Hills address in front of me. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mail you a purchase agreement. You don't have to sign anything, but I want to give you something formal,
Okay.
so that you have that to hold on to, and this will be the amount of money. Yes, my son. One second.
I don't know where the Xbox. I don't know where the other Xbox controller is.
Bubby, I'm talking to somebody on the phone. Go over there. I'll find it in a second, okay?
All right. Yeah,
That's my son. He's 5.
This is, I remember when I were little.
Everything I do is to take care of my family. So I want you to know that if I bought your property, that's going to help me take care of my family. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So
that's what my son says. I don't want to get rich. I'm just going to put a roof over their head, education, and he's got 6 kids, 5 girls.
oh my
and
God. There's a whole legacy right there. You did well.
The oldest is graduating this coming year, and the smallest is going to start first grade.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, my kid's going to go into pre-K. It's exciting. Look, Maria, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mail you something. If not, I'll just swing by and I'll leave it in your mailbox if you don't mind, with a nice letter. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a gift card to a steakhouse. I just appreciate you for everything. I mean, you're so sweet. And so I'm going to get all of that to you tomorrow. And so just check your mail at the end of the day. All I ask is that before you make a final decision on the home, you think you can give me a call?
Yes, I will give you a call for sure. And because, you're somebody that would understand. And
Of course.
But when I leave this house, it's going to be in very good condition. Where you just have to lock it in. But it's not, like I said, it's got a real good built porch up the back, but yes, just
I'm gonna leave something for you sweet, okay? And when you get it, just save my number. My name is Quentin. This is my direct line. If you need anything, I'm here for you, okay?
yeah, I'm gonna write it down, and I want to write down who you are, because then I'll write down the number, and I don't know who it is.
Yes, my phone number is 210-896-0713.
Yes.
And expect a gift from me tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much for just being amazing, and I really appreciate this phone call.
Yes, I do too. God bless you. And if I'm not, because the mailbox, we go and pick up the mail.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave something on your doorstep then. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you, Maria. I appreciate you. God bless you and your family, and I'll talk with you soon, okay?
Okay, the same here.
Take care.
God is gonna bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You have a good night.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So guys, that right there, remember to always give more. Clarify and verify. No matter what it is that you do, you clarify and verify. I want this person to understand that they're doing business with me, a reputable company, somebody who's been doing this for a long time. So I'm going to take the time out of my day to deliver a purchase agreement to this lady's house for $150,000. And we're going to attach a gift card for it. I'm going to buy her a steak. I'll probably leave her flowers because of how fucking sweet she was. Cost me no more than 20 bucks to do something like this. Okay. At this point, I will be embedded in her mind. She will remember me because that is something that people don't fucking do. Okay. And I'll call back once a month just to see how she's doing. And she says she needs a couple of months for her kid to finish school. Then I'll keep following up for an entire year. And she's going to remember me to the day that she wants to sell that house. And I'll set it up on a rotation so I can continuously do this. Okay. And just little things. Hey, talked to you earlier last month I know it's been a while. Look, I want to go ahead and I want to treat you guys out to a night out at Dave & Buster's. I'll go ahead and I'll give you a card. Take your family out. Thank you so much for just staying in contact with me. It means the world, okay? I'll talk to you soon. You guys are missing a lot of things about this business. Too many motherfuckers in this industry running their business with this, not enough people running their business with this. And that's what's going to separate y'all from everybody else, okay? And so I hope you guys got value from today's session. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording.
I want the check. Check. Ooh. I want the check.